Welcome, my dear learners. Today we try to understand and learn something about Pythagorean triplets. It is the part of the squares and square roots, and nowadays it is playing vital role in our competitions. Today I observe, as per my knowledge, that so many questions are asking in competition on the basis of concepts, basics. So that's why it is required to know that the basics of the terms which given in mathematics. Among them, Pythagorean triplets is the term used in squares and square roots in class 8 chapter. I have taken this one and I am trying to clear each and every term. That let's start to know. A triplets means three member there. A triplets alpha, beta and gamma of three natural numbers, that is alpha, beta and gamma, is called a Pythagorean triplets if it is satisfied the conditions alpha square plus beta square equal to gamma square. In 6-7 you have listened that Pythagorean has, that means Pythagoras mathematician given us in geometry that by a perpendicular square and base squares always their sum always equal to the hypotenuse square. So here I have taken L as suppose L is a base, beta is alpha is a base, beta is your perpendicular and gamma is your hypotenuse. The triplets arranging in such type. Now let's see here. I have written some triplets here. That is 3, 4, 5. It is a triplets. 6, 8, 10. It is also a triplets. You see here 3 2 ja 6, 4 2 ja 8 and 5 2 ja 10. If your one member 6, you easily find that. Next triplet I have taken 5, 12, 13. It is a order, you can arrange it in your mind, in yourself. 5 as a base, 12 as a perpendicular, 13 as a hypotenuse. Here I also taken 10 square, 10, 24, 26. You see here, if this condition above we apply here, 3 square plus 4 square equal to 25. 3 square equal to 9 and 4 square equal to 16 and 16 plus 9 equal to 25. And you know very well 5 square equal to 25. Is clear? In the second triplet I have taken 5 square plus 12 square, and when we compute it you get 169. It is the square of 13. At 5, 12, 13 satisfied the triplets. Next I have taken 6 square plus 8 square, it's become 100 after computing it, and the 100 is the square of natural number 10. And next also I have taken here 10 square plus 24 square. After computing we get 676 equal to 26 square. After all, I have written here something. You see, if the HCF of alpha, beta and gamma is 1, then alpha, beta, gamma is primitive Pythagorean triplets. A triplet. That means primitive means the three natural number whose HCF is 1. That means I have written this one in below section. Later we will discuss this one. I hope that all of you understand this one. Now take the second things. Suppose for any natural number x greater than 1, then 2x, x square 1, x square plus 1 is a Pythagorean triplet. Is that clear? To prove, we can take it 2x, x square minus 1, x square plus 1 is Pythagorean triplet. It is sufficient to prove that. What? 2x square whole square, 2x whole square, x square minus whole square equal to always x square plus 1 whole square. So take, you have done in 7 LHS and RHS, you know very well, dear learners. Take left hand side 2x whole square, x square minus 1 whole square. Here I have written, after solving or resolving it, we get 2x whole square, it's become 4x square, and x square minus 1 whole square, you know that identity today all are very active. So a minus b whole square, you know, a square minus 2ab plus b square, I know. So here x square means x power 4 minus 2 x square, I have taken a, then 1 is in the place of b. When you are comparing this one by this formula, isn't it? So after calculating it, we get 4x square minus 2x square, we get 2x square plus x power 4 plus 1. It's again come in the form of the identities, algebraic identities. It's become x square plus 1 whole square. That we get RHS here. Hence 2x comma x square minus 1 comma x square plus 1 is Pythagorean triplet for any natural number x which is greater than 1. For note, I have written here, if x and y are relatively prime natural number such that x is greater than y, somewhere it is taken as mn, taken as pq, taken as, okay, so we can take any variables. No, I have taken x and y which is relatively prime natural number such that x is greater than y, and exactly one of them is even and other is odd, then what we get? 2xy x square minus y square x square plus y square is a primitive Pythagorean triplet. primitive word I have used in first starting of this session. I have written here, what do we mean by primitive? Primitive means three numbers contain no common factor other than 1. It has a common factor but not other than 1. Okay, I hope that my dear learners, you understand the things which I have introduced you. Now come to the question, how we will do the questions. Yes, if one number of Pythagorean triplets are 8, 6 and 12, write the Pythagorean triplet. See here, what asking us? Write. And some learners are do this one, that like. Why? Because only write that instruction given right. So that's why we can write the statement for expressing the knowledge to the teacher who will check the copy, isn't it? So we have taken here for any natural number alpha is greater than 1. Very good. We have 2 alpha, sorry, yes, 2 alpha we have, alpha square minus 1 and alpha square plus 1 as a Pythagorean triplet. In above I have explained. So here 2 alpha equal to 8, no doubt. After computing you get alpha equal to 4. Put in the second number, that alpha square minus 1, that this become 4 square minus 1, then 16 minus 1, we get 15. And next alpha square plus 1, 4 square plus 1 equal to 16 plus 1 equal to 70. So Pythagorean triplet is 8, 15, 17 respectively. Is clear? I hope that all are understanding very well, isn't it? Now the second number I have taken the 6 as 2 alpha equal to 6, imply that alpha equal to 6 divided by 3, sorry, 6 divided by 2, we get 3. Very good. Then as above we will do alpha square minus 1, alpha in the place of alpha we will put 3 square minus 1, 3 square equal to 9 minus 1, we get 8. Again put the alpha value in alpha square plus 1, alpha 3 square already there, plus 1, 3 square equal to 9 plus 1 equal to 10. So we can write, we must be right, Pythagorean triplet is 6, 8, 10 respectively. I hope that the above explained contents are helpful here respect to Pythagorean triplets. Isn't it, my dear learners? Okay, the third number I am going to take, which given in the question. What we are doing? Write the Pythagorean triplet. So directly we have taken it one. Okay, so here we will take 2 alpha equal to 12. Yes, 2 alpha equal to 12. After computing, transposing to in the right hand side, it is multiplied by alpha. Just I am recall the previous knowledge. Then alpha equal to 12 divided by 2, you get alpha equal to 6, isn't it? Then put the value of 6 in the triplets, second alpha square minus 1, in the place of alpha we will put 6, 6 square minus 1 equal to 36 minus 1. 36 minus 1 we know very well, it's give 35. Now the second, it is a third, alpha square plus 1. Put the alpha as a 6, 6 square plus 1. 6 square means 36, you know very well, plus 1, it's become 37. So we can say that, we can write here Pythagorean triplet as like so Pythagorean triplet is 12, 35 and 37. As for your knowledge, the 12 you can take as a base, 35 you can take as a perpendicular, you can take 37 as a hypotenuse. It is very helpful to solving the geometry questions. There Pythagoras theorem we are using. I hope that it is very helpful to us. Am I right, dear learners? Now come to the point. I have written here, find the Pythagorean triplet whose one member is 18. What I have written here? Find. I have written find. I have written find. So which step we will take for that? Isn't it? Suppose it is the containing 2 marks. Then what we will do? No. Then you say that the answer is come. Then why you discussing on that? So I have highlighted here the word find. Now see how I can solve it. And you also solve. We know that Pythagorean triplet is 2 alpha, alpha square minus 1, alpha square plus 1. So I don't know what is this, but I know that 18 is alpha. Suppose, okay, because here is written find. So where alpha is greater than 1, alpha is what? Alpha is a natural number. Pythagorean triplets depend upon natural number. No, but somewhere it is other things. Now let's see. Now we take alpha square minus 1. I have put alpha square minus 1, I have taken 18. Alpha square equal to 18 minus 1 and alpha equal to 19 root. You know that root 19 is not an integer. Very good. Second, I have taken alpha square plus 1 equal to 18. Here alpha square equal to 18 minus 1 because I have transposed the 1 left to right. Here is the plus and in right it's become minus. So after computing it, 18 minus 1 we get 17 and alpha equal to 17 under root. That means root 17 not integer. Very good. The next is we have next number we can take 2 alpha equal to 18. Very good. And alpha equal to 2 is in multiplication, no? It goes to the right hand side, it become division. So you know very well how to divide it. So we get alpha equal to 9. Wow. Dear learners, you become happy because we get the alpha values. 9 is an integer. 9 is an integer. 9 is an integer. No. So we become happy. Now, one by one we put the values of n in different triplets which written in the algebraic form. So here I have written sorry, I have written here okay. Hmm. Here is alpha square. Here is alpha square. Alpha square minus 1 equal to alpha value we have 9, 9 square minus 1, and 9 square you know very well, 81 minus 1, we get 80. In second, alpha square plus 1 equal to 9 square plus 1. 9 square equal to 81 plus 1, we get 82. So we will write Pythagorean triplet of one member given, which is 80, 80 and 82 respectively. Dear learners, here my advice to all, learn the square number from 1 to 50. If it is not possible, you can learn the square numbers of natural number up to 30. When you doing more practice, it will help you. And when you do more practice and time to time you can uh, do it in daily life, daily wise. Then you see after some time you remember it. Okay, and the next I am going to how to find the triplets in a second or in a 1 minute without any basic concepts using. It is helpful in competition also. Is clear? So I am trying to make you understand the things which are very helpful in our examination, in our competition, in our daily life, and also you know and become very happy, dear learners. I hope that this one. Okay, so I have written here how to find Pythagorean triplet of any natural number in 1 minute. There is no requirement of write the statement. So there is in competition so many questions, no, and if it is related question come related to Pythagorean triplet, we see the question there. So it's required to write the statement, then you will find the triplets. No, there is the time boundation and so many question over there, so it will not good. So it's required to us to know that what is the trick of that to find the triplets of any natural number in 1 minute. Now let's see. Suppose we take 15 as a member of triplet. So dear student, first of all we will do the square of the number. That's why I have said that's why learn the square of natural number 1 to 30. 15 square 225. Now divide it by 2. Divide it by 2. We get 112.5. Division. You are able to divide it. Why you confused over here? I think that my dear is very genius. My dear learners is very genius. Now, with respect to it, you round off this one 112.5 back. Okay, so it's become that you can write minus 0.5. We can write 112 plus 0.5. We add it, we get 130. So Pythagorean triplet it is what? 50, 112, 130. is benefited, no? I think that you understand, all of you, my dear learners, my genius learners. So now next question, suppose we take 22 as a member of triplet, such as square of 22, you know that 484, square of 22 equal to 484. Very good, sir. 440. Sorry, 484. Here we get. Now it is divided by 4. We get 121. Minus 1 in 100, 121. We get 120. Plus 1, minus 1 and plus 1. We get the third number, which is 122. So we can write, thus we write Pythagorean triplet is 22, 120 and 122. 22, 120 and 122. Is clear? And suppose we are doing the geometry question. Suppose we have right angled triangle, triangle, whose base is 16, then perpendicular. I have yes, a spelling mistake here, and hypotenuse. So what we do? Which things we have to apply? Yes, are you understanding? Triplet is important or not? Triplet is very clear. Only base is given, and we are able to find the perpendicular and hypotenuse. And you know very well that smallest number, if base is given 16, you take base always. I think that in geometry, always taking as a small number, small values, isn't it? So you see here, we have a right angle triangle whose base is 16, that perpendicular and hypotenuse is what? So we can write, we have 16, square it, we get 256. Is clear? 256 we get. Now it is divided by 4. After dividing by 4, 256, we get 64. Is clear? Minus 1 from 64, we get 63. Good. Plus 1 in 64, we get 65. Sorry. We can say that predecessor of 64 is what? That is 63. And successor of 64 is what? 65. So Pythagorean triplet is 16, 63 and 65 respectively. We can say that base equal to 16, perpendicular equal to 63 and hypotenuse equal to 65. I hope that you have understand the things which I have used in this session, and it is helpful to you, my dear learners. Thank you. Have a nice day to all of you.